Ready to fight? Ready.
As good a combination of speed and technique as there is in the lower weight classes, Demetrious Johnson back at it here tonight. And when you have as many weapons as this guy does, very difficult for the opposition to try to game plan and figure out what's coming back your way. Demetrious Johnson looking to get off to another fast start tonight. Oh man, I could barely get the Fight Clock sponsor out. These gentlemen are going at it.
They are here to fight tonight. I cannot wait for this fight to continue.
Oh my goodness. Uppercut. Big right hand.
Frantic pace early on to this one.
Lands a nice leg kick.
Oh, strong punch there by Pantoja. Well, fear is not a factor for this striker. Coming out swinging early as we expected. Everything being thrown with fight-ending intent.
He throws everything so hard, but he said to us, when we talked to him earlier in the week, he goes, I'm not afraid of anything. I don't care if I get taken down, long as I get to put some leather on the guy that I'm fighting before.
Well, defense doesn't necessarily win championships in MMA, but he's doing a nice job blocking these shots.
He's not allowing his opponent to get any damage off on him by blocking all these attacks.
Right on the button. Back and forth we go. Johnson's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Just over 2 minutes to go. Oh!
Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo World Champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, oftentimes he does whatever he wants to do. Certainly he can impose his will on the ground, where his game is just so nuanced when it comes to the throws and the trips and the manipulation of joints and everything else. But on the feet, in a kickboxing setting, this man has proven elite as well. A true five-tool player who many believe, by year's end, could just be the king of the lightweight division. Oh, how good is this? 1 minute into the fight, and we got a full-on brawl.
These guys said that they were going to point this into the octagon and they were going to fight. Did I believe them? No. So right now, I am so wrong. They are doing exactly what they said.
Yeah, shades of Max Holloway against Ricardo Lamas back in the day. Oh, punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Hard shots landing on both sides here. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Oh, man.
Caught that kick there. Great job finding that nasty shot from the clinch position.
This striker has come out swinging, and he's a very aggressive guy, but you got to be careful, I would think, to not overextend yourself.
Yeah, you would think you got to slow down, but not this guy. This guy knows that he can secure finishes on the feet, or if he gets taken down to his back.
thus far tonight.
Big, massive shot lands. Look at how tough his opponent is, though. Still standing, still a guy. What a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
Topuria's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Gotta capitalize. Oh, big ground strikes continue to land.
Oh, big elbow.
Makhachev's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Oh, good block there. Final seconds of the round.
Caught that. Now, there's danger in that, too, because when you
Oh,
start...
what a way to end the round. He got stunned by a huge shot there just before you heard the horn, so he gets safe. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway. Oh, nice job to get the guard up there as the strike is blocked by Ilia Makhachev. Well, we see this a lot, DC, but this instance, it's particularly surprising to see a wrestler on his level not attempt to change the level.
I don't understand it. You know, when you have that weapon, when you have that ability to take people to the ground, you have to use it. Even if it's to set up your strike.
He's got it here. And how much more can he take? Well, he's going to enjoy watching this.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, early round action here as we get a look at the former LFA flyweight champion, now UFC flyweight contender Brandon Royval, arguably the most exciting fighter in this division. He has had a lot of submission wins pile up of late, and he believes even though he has the grappling advantage in this matchup, he wants to showcase his boxing here tonight. And if you know Royval, he's pretty stubborn. He's probably going to throw some hands. Just missed with that right hand. Fast pace here in the early going.
Let's get busy with those hands now, man. Come on, let's go.
Nice combination.
All right, well-timed leg kick by him there, and a lot of heavy pressure on that lead leg, and he made him pay for it.
Well, we spoke about reach, and the boxer is longer in the arms. The legs are longer than the arms. So by throwing kicks, you can land and stay at range and not run the risk of getting hit by one of those great right hands that the boxer possesses. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one.
Just turning his hip over into the leg kick.
He loaded up there with that high kick.
Really finding the kicking range now. Another one lands there. Oh, that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
It's amazing. One calf kick can do so much damage. Starting to show some signs of bruising there.
It's already starting to limit him.
Oh, head kick blocked, though, by Pantoja.
You know, that's a big thing whenever you're blocking high kicks, man. You cannot just take the brunt of that kick on one arm. You have to get that cross arm to try and guide that kick so you don't take all of it.
Royval's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. 90 seconds to go in the round. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there. Just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble.
Oh, nice job to land the knee there by the taller fighter. And I think I just heard Daniel Cormier say, I wish I was a little bit taller. You're a baller, though. Effective punch there by Pantoja.
Oh, nice combination, yeah.
Pantoja's bleeding from the mouth now. A cut there on his lip. That doesn't look like fun. Lands with the lead right. 15 seconds remain in the round.
Big double leg, level change.
Royval's in half guard. Second round, straight ahead. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut. All right, the truck has produced some replays from that previous round. Perhaps we can even isolate the strike that opened up that cut on the bridge of his nose.
It's nasty, and it's in a bad spot because the reality is when you can't breathe through your nose, you start to open your mouth, but the blood is dripping down into your mouth. How is he going to breathe in order to have a chance to win this fight?
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. Royval gets lit up by that straight punch.
He does a phenomenal job of actually attacking the takedowns off of his punches. Nice block.
This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Oh, beautiful entry as he secures the double leg takedown. Side control now. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or a big ground and pound. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Pantoja's definitely taking aim at that cut right now. You see, targeting that area that is already compromised on his opponent. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by
Two strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, big left hook there. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Huge left.
He's in a lot of trouble.
Royval's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Royval's nose is absolutely mangled at this stage of the fight. I'm no doctor, but I feel pretty convicted in saying that thing is definitely broken, and we might get a ringside physician or a referee to stop this fight here soon. Seconds winding down in round 2. Round 3 next. All right, so that's the end of the round. That cut on the nose, manageable. All right, so now we have some real adversity. There's a cut on the nose. Hard to know.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go. 5 minutes remain in the fight. All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a bar fight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other.
Not the accuracy to land right there. His opponent.
He cannot take another shot like that.
And once again, looking for that highlight reel KO with that front kick. Royval's an absolute mess. I wonder if they might call in the ringside physician and potentially stop this fight. Straight to the body by Pantoja.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more... Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man, DC, he would appear to be in real trouble. Royval's blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect. Whoa!
Big right hand.
Right, getting late in the fight. It has been all action to this point as we go down the wire. Could be anybody's fight.
Anybody's fight. Both of these guys prepared very well for this competition, and it showed in such a tremendous fight.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see. Oh!
He's mixing up his target. He's throwing kicks. He's throwing punches.
Oh, he is hurt.
Both tough. Both durable. Both unwilling to take a step back. What a phenomenal fight. That guillotine is tight.
Now he's in trouble. He's gonna go to sleep.
Ooh, starting to cut shot, but he got out.
What a great job attacking the lock, rolling to your back, giving up the mount. He chose a much worse position over giving up that submission.
Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the
head kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus chest up. I mean, you got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on sport.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go, Act 2 between Zhang Weili and Joanna Jędrzejczyk after their epic clash in 2020. The expectation was that these two women would meet again. It shall be done tonight. We'll see if Joanna has made any adjustments to avoid all of the damage that played during the first meet. Oh, combination striking at its best. Another great sequence out of her there.
She is just throwing everything with so much confidence. Every time she throws, she believes that she is going to land, and to this point, she has done just that.
So more output, at least in the early going. All right, early round action here, and Zhang Weili not wasting any time finding a home for that right hand.
A beautiful right hand. You know, we saw this in the Jessica Andrade fight, her title-winning performance, where she overwhelmed her with that shot that put her out. Zhang Weili is a tremendous athlete, and when she explodes into this punch, she is as good as they come.
Lands a nice jab there. One of her coaches, the captain, Eric Albarracin, has said Zhang Weili is the most gifted athlete he's ever coached, man or woman. We cross the midpoint in round one.
Elbows up for me. Come on, keep that guard up.
Well, no setup, no problem. Leads with the right hand nicely there.
Wow, what confidence she is fighting with tonight.
So just over 20 total strikes, which have landed for Weili Zhang.
Oh, nice right hand.
Well, she has come out aggressively as usual, swinging early and often. I wonder if she can keep this up over the whole fight.
It's a crazy pace. If she is not taken down, then for sure she can fight at this pace. But the moment all the takedowns are added, she may find herself struggling. Maybe that's why she's fighting so aggressively to finish the fight before all the grappling exchanges start.
Well, eventually she will turn this defense into offense, but she seems to see these strikes coming from a mile away.
She sees them a mile away, and the hands are exactly where they're supposed to be, right on the chin.
Well, I think if I was a fighter, I'd probably be a that's probably her best strike of the fight.
Her best strike, and you don't see this type of power normally in this weight class. She lands, and she lands very effectively. Beautiful.
Back to the feet.
That one landed clean.
Huge left hand.
Oh, nice combination. She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to try to move her opponent to find openings to land uppercuts and shots right up the middle.
Round two is next. All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round. All right, both fighters now ready to go as we start up our second round. Weili Zhang and the inimitable Joanna Jędrzejczyk. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can, now, oh, and a quick entry.
Great single entry. Rotates the high punch, take it for a ride.
It's the elbow there. Half guard position for her here, and for the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You got to.
There's a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight.
Oh! The jab followed by the right hand.
She's got a real good jab.
All right, so already some bruising on the side of her opponent, perhaps trying to set something up high later on in the fight.
It's beautiful. You know, she keeps digging to the body. When her opponent thinks body kick's coming, watch for something to go up top. I think to Valentina Shevchenko, Jessica it was this setup that allowed her to knock Ai out and retain her championship. It seems like we're heading in the same direction.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now.
Not many people in mixed martial arts fight behind the jab, and Joanna Jędrzejczyk does it really, really well.
Good fight here, under 2 to go. All right, so just as we saw in the previous round, she is realizing a lot of success with her kickboxing game tonight, and you can see the confidence growing with every strike landed.
It's overwhelming for her opponent to be in there with her when she's in this flow state. She's so good at everything she's doing that now the activity is starting to pick up. If she can continue to fight in this way, I wouldn't be surprised if this fight gets finished.
Whaley goes for the takedown, unable to land. One of the better takedown artists out there. Nothing doing on that attempt. Oh, nasty cut there, right on the bridge of the nose. Effective use of the jab there by Jędrzejczyk. Oh, good series of punches by her there.
She's in her zone. She's flowing right now.
30 seconds in the round. Here's the kick, blocked by Jędrzejczyk.
Caught that kick there.
Final seconds here. Lands to the body there. And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, so there's the horn indicating the end of the round. We will keep an eye on this cut. You see the cut man racing in there. Cut, it looks like it's on the...
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so that last round, another pretty good quick entry here.
Nice single leg into
All right, right into side control now. We'll see if she can dole out some damage. A lot of fighters would prefer the half guard. She does pretty good work.
She does great work in the half guard. She's very brutal. She's very heavy with her top half. So she doesn't worry about the opponent escaping. And this side control is very good for her because she wants to wear on you. She wants you to try to carry all of her weight with your upper body and make a mistake that will lead to a fight-ending finish for her.
Nice transition.
Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood.
Look at that, going into the armbar. What a tight armbar.
Oh, somehow she gets out.
It was locked in. She somehow survived.
There's that kick. Fighters back to their feet here. Just over 3 minutes to go in our third and final round. Oh, she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. It's one thing to be aggressive, but also efficient. She is certainly doing that. All right, so yet another damaging strike to the body, and at some point, you got to think about lowering that. Maybe the best shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned, but we see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back in the fight and can potentially wrap.
Especially with this opponent. This opponent's so dangerous all the time. It does not matter that she hurt her before. She's going to have to close the door if she gets her hurt again.
Catches the kick there. We'll see what she can do with it. Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing that, wow, I've got my equal in front of me. Let's see who can push through and get the victory.
Oh, there's the single. And she gets back up again. Nice job to post the hand and get upright. Whaley going for the takedown here. Nothing doing there. Quick entry to get it on a single.
That was a great single. Another takedown land.
20 seconds to go in the fight. Jędrzejczyk's in half guard now, making all these shots count.